Welcome to the Synthetic Warehouse. This is our store here in Sioux Falls. We're celebrating our 4th year. Just wanted to give everybody an overview. And this out here is 12th Street, Sioux Falls. It's actually the busiest street in town now because it goes to all the new residential areas just off of I-90. So I-90 is just right around that corner. Anyway, when customers walk in, just a quick pan of what you see. We've got our Power Sports seasonal area and our main sales counter. Over here, bypass display, and then the other room. So I'll just walk around here and you can kind of get an idea how things are laid out. Generally keep 2-cycle small engine oils here. We want to move a lot of the octane boost, so I keep that there with a quick shot. So all this kind of relates to each other. We display everything at the Amsoil suggested retail. So we got the dirt bike oils, of course, all the V-twin products in gallons too, and then the larger quart supplies in gallon supplies. This is where I keep the marine products here. And the HP injector, we keep a good supply of that all around the store. More backup supply, some off-seasonal stuff. The Formula 4-stroke products do seem to move pretty well. They've been very good sellers. This is some of the slower seasonal products I keep over here. The new Polaris ATV oils, which have been doing fairly good, being a new product. Off-seasonal stuff. The Dominator used to not sell much, but that's come around. Of course, we have all sorts of support and display materials. Before I show you the counter, this display has served us well over the years. The MP heavy duty. We've got a couple of saws here showing the difference in the rust protection when you spray that on. That seems to get people's attention, and they buy that. The octane boost. Up here we keep some of the cans at the register. Having the MP and the PI, let me fix this, within reach. That's always been helpful. People always ask about the filters. And then the array of our good, better, and best explanation. Front counter, point of sale, quick items. Again, quick shot we've got scattered around, as well as the small engine oil. Antifreeze and coolant, and right here along the window we have all our bottle type products, and then down below is backup supply, and some of this goes to our other store, so I keep extra there. We got the new antifreeze and then the traditional one. Agrand display. I need to be doing more with that. I used to sell plenty of Agrand. Here's the rest of the marine. And the 1040 I sell a lot, so I have to keep stocking that one all the time. 1040. Bypass display area. Sell a lot of these 21 kits. I go through those more because of the Ford 6.0. My favorite product, I like to say, is the EAAU. We keep this handy lookup guide for customers to help them get rid of their K&Ns. I have another little display I put behind one of the light bulbs up there. Show them how ineffective the K&Ns really are. The first aisle that everybody walks to when they come into the store is the gear lubes, because they're expecting to find the motor oil here. They don't see the second room over there, and that assists in sales in the gear lube. So I move quite a bit of ATF actually. In fact, now we've got some transmission shops buying from us. It took a couple of years, but we got them hooked on it. The customers keep taking it to them, so they said, all right, we're going to start stocking. Severe gear is always a big seller. We have to keep, there's a couple rows of severe gear back in there. And then CVT, slowly but surely we're getting more of that. I actually pushed this the long life just because it's very cost effective. Here's our oil filter shelf. We're now selling a lot of the man filters thanks to the Volkswagen and Audi ownership. All the motorcycle filters, we have to keep that stocked daily up there. The larger filters, some fuel filters as well. Let me cut over here and show you our backup filter supply. Oh, here's our EAAU, the cold air intake filters. I keep all the sizes here, some of the EAAR as well. But they're, again, one of my favorite things to sell. As far as the EAAU, this shelf used to be full of the singles. Then we started carrying cases, and Amsoil was just around the corner, so we're fully stocked there. When you buy a case, you get 7% off, by the way, and then further discounts with your purchase discounts on that. This is our little kitchen area. We keep more filters down here as well. So bypass filters too, we keep those up here. Actually, I move a lot of the hundreds. That's probably our best seller. Alright, and we'll go into the other room here. The diesel fuel additives stay right here up front. This is kind of out of order right now, but it's our easy grab section of our high sellers. The OE, we move a lot, so I got to keep more than the shelf will handle over here. The AME, this is all extra. It's been busy the last couple days, so this shelf is kind of out of order, but the AME is usually a couple rows here. I've got quarts and gallons, and then the newer technology stays down here on the end. This is all backup supply right here. And of course, this shelf is actually our backup for the whole store. Things that seem to sell more frequently, I load them up here. We got plenty of motorcycle oil. There's 4 rows of that, and then another 3 here. XL, OE backup, transmission backup, and then here we have our good, better, and best. We start with the OE, goes down to the XL, and then on the other side of the shelf is the Signature series. Obviously, we sell more Signature than anything else, but the XL is a very close second. So actually, it seems like I'm stocking this shelf more than any, just because the 530 XL, I'd say 90% of the sales is 530 with that, whereas the OE, whereas the Signature, it's just a little bit of everything. We established a good 0W30 traffic. The 520 is a big seller, and even the 1030 has started to pick up. We've got a racetrack, that's all they run, and all their support equipment. I've got all the slower sellers, the micro brewery products, I guess you could say, the Z-Rods. I got the original, which I sold a ton of that today. We had 2 people come looking for that. I now keep the racing oils in the store, the Formula 1 stuff. I've got the more Z-Rod display. And it's a European oil sales. That all goes right over here. We have a nice display for that. That 530 is our best seller with that. Grease. This thing has to be reorganized every day. We're doing better in grease all the time. Word's getting out. Worthwhile testimonials there. I got to keep minimum of 3 cases of break-in oil at all times. Here's our compressor oil, and then this is just more backup supply. The customers usually don't walk back here, but we got plenty of grease right now. Farmers buying that, and some of our winter supply of Interceptor. People buy that early on. So that kind of wraps up a quick overview of the store. I don't know if I showed you our Ag-Ran stuff here. There's our Ag-Ran display. And if you ever come to Sioux Falls, visit us. If you got any questions, drop us a line anytime. Thanks, and thanks for visiting us here at Synthetic Warehouse.